Good morning, boys and girls in second grade. This is Miss Fogelman here for your math lesson today. All right. Okie doke. So today, our learning target is that the student will complete a 3-digit addition word problem using expanded form. We are first going to watch this review on expanded form. Let me just double check that I clicked the correct box so you can hear it.
Monster Math presents Addition Below 10. Okay, class, let's begin.
What's up, everyone? How's it hanging? Today, guys, we're going to talk about expanded form. So let's go over and take a look at a few numbers to learn what expanded form is. Okay, guys, I want you to imagine in your mind what a slinky looks like. A slinky is a toy that starts out small but can expand and stretch out. Expanded form is a lot like a slinky. It's taking the number and pulling apart all of its digits so that we can find out the value. Here is the number 358. This number is in standard form. If we were asked to put this number in expanded form, the first thing we need to know is how much are each of these digits worth. The 3 in this number is in the hundreds place, so the 3 is worth 300. Now we have the 5. The 5 in this number is worth 50 because it is in the tens place. The 8 in this number is only worth 8 because it is in the ones place. So if we were to write the number 358 in expanded form, we would have 300 plus 50 plus 8. Just like a slinky that we pull apart, this number is stretched out in expanded form. When you stretch out a slinky and let it go, what does it do? It shrinks back together. Let's do that with this number. Now we have the number back in standard form, and it looks just like a slinky that is not stretched out. Isn't that awesome? Let's look at another example. Here we have the number 417. So how much is the 4 worth in this number? The 4 is in the hundreds place, so we have 400. How much is the 1 worth? The 1 is in the tens place, so it is worth 10. How much is the 7 worth in this number? Since the 7 is in the ones place, we know it is only worth 7. Now, just like that slinky being stretched out, we now have the number 417 in expanded form. It is stretched out to show us what the values of each of these digits are, but we cannot forget to put our plus signs in. When you are writing the numbers in expanded form, you need to remember the addition signs to make the math statement correct. Let's move to this board and look at another number. And let's see if you guys can help me figure out how to write the numbers in expanded form. Here we can see the number 324 in standard form. We need to write this number in expanded form. Let's start by looking at the 3. How much is the 3 worth in this number? 300, because it is in the hundreds place, so we would write down 300. Now let's not forget to write down the plus sign. Now we have the 2. What is the value of the 2? 20, since the 2 is in the tens place. Good job, guys. So we write down the 20 and put down the addition sign. Last of all, we have the 4. What is the 4 worth in this number? Since the 4 is in the ones place, it is worth 4. So the number 324 written in expanded form is 300 plus 20 plus 4. We can also write this math sentence vertically. Let's take a look at what it would look like. Here we see the same expanded form in a different way. If you were to add all these numbers together, you would get 324. Isn't that awesome, guys? Whenever you are asked to write expanded form, I want you to try and think of a toy slinky being stretched out so you can see all of the values of each digit. All right, guys, thanks for being with me today. Keep cool and we'll see you next time.
Okay, so like I said, that was to give you a review on what expanded form is. Today we are going to do a math problem using expanded form, but first we're going to look at this example. All right, so we're adding 316 plus 147, and 316 in expanded form, is 300 plus 10 plus 6, because the 3 is in the hundreds place, the 1 is in the tens place, and the 6 is in the ones place. In the number 147, it's like saying 100 plus 40 plus 7. So because the 1 is in the hundreds place, it turns into a 100, right? That's its value. The 4 in the tens place value is 40. And the 7 in the ones place value is 7. All right, now we have 13 ones in the ones place, which we can't have, okay, right? So that's like saying 13 ones is like saying one set of 10 and 3 ones. But when we go to add these numbers together, 400 plus 50 plus 13, you will see that that 10 in the ones place will get added to the 50, okay? So it will turn into 60. So it is 400, because here's 400 and there's nothing else in the hundreds place. Here's 60 because 50 plus 10 is 60, and 3 in the ones place, 463. So let's go ahead and try this one. Let me get my pen. All right, so we have 247, which breaks down into 200 plus 40 plus 7. We have 358, which breaks down into 300 plus 50 plus 8, okay? 8 plus 7 is 15. 50 plus 40 is 90. Okay. 200 plus 300 is 500. See how easy it is to add these together because of these zeros that you see. Okay. All right. So we know that we can't have 15 in the ones place. So that's like saying one set of 10, which will eventually go into here, plus 5 ones. Okay. So over here in our addition problem, we have 500 plus 90 plus 15, okay? And we're adding these together. And we know that we have a 5 in the ones place, okay? Now here is where it's going to get a little challenging because we have 90 plus 10, which is 100, okay? So we now have to take that 100 and put it in the hundreds place, okay? So instead of having anything in the tens place, we have 0 in the tens place now, right? Because we're taking this 100 and putting it here, which gives us 605. Again, let me say it again. We have 5 in the ones place. That's why I brought the 5 here. 90 plus 10 is going to be a set of 100, right? Because 90 plus 10 is 100. So we now take that whole 90 and 10, which is 100, and we have it in the hundreds place. So that's why instead of 5, we have 6, and we have nothing left in the tens place. So our addition is equal to 605. All right. Let's go on to the next slide. We will, there is a Google form on expanded form and adding in your virtual classroom. So make sure you go to the math slide and take that today. And that is all for today. Have a great day, boys and girls.